How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to talk to you a little bit about a composition that I've been playing in PvP, and that is a beast comp. Now I really like this comp. This comp does two things. The first thing is it absolutely destroys casters, and the second thing is it prevents Xyrella and Blade Master Samurai openers, which is insane. So yeah, let me explain to you a little bit about how it does those two things. So firstly, how does this comp beat casters? So as you can see over here, the comp actually is very fighter heavy. So the fighters we have are Rexxar, King Crush, Tavish and Diablo. So what you're going to want to do against casters, if there's like a full caster comp or more casters than protectors or fighters, then you always want to open up like this. So you want to play your Rexxar. Now Rexxar's got the Mama Bear Claws at +4. So what he's going to do is he's going to give any beast that's summoned +4/+4, which is huge. So after you've played Rexxar, you want to come down with King Crush. Now King Crush has his Flaming Claws, which is going to give him passive 8 attack. So he's going to start coming down at a 2372. So that's huge for a starting mercenary when they hit the board. And then followed up by King Mukla, and he's going to have his Mukla's big brother. So that's going to give Mukla a summon, so he's going to have a summon that comes down, and that's going to be a 1628 minion with taunt, and you haven't even used an ability yet, which is massive. And King Mukla is going to be a 1581, which once again is huge. So how do you beat the casters? So on your turn 1, it looks like this. So you're going to want to kill command any caster that's on the board. Now that's going to deal 28, guaranteeing that their health goes the lowest. And then you're going to want to use either King Crush to kill off any single caster, so he's going to Apex Predator after that at 46 damage, and that 46 damage will 9 times out of 10 kill the caster. But if it doesn't, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use Mukla's big brother to attack first. If you're up against a Samurai comp, they're going to try and kill that big brother anyway, because the taunt is going to be in the way. So you just kill the Xyrella with the King Crush Rexxar start. But if they're not running that start, then attack with Mukla's big brother first for 16 to guarantee that King Crush gets the kill off with his Apex Predator. And if he gets the kill off, then he attacks something else with the lowest health, which will either be another caster they have or their Samurai if they're opening up with that. So that's your turn 1 play. Obviously King Mukla can always Banana Frenzy as well, so if there's anything left, he's just going to do some chip damage. Not so much chip damage if it's going to hit Sam. So if you hit Sam, it's going to do an additional 30, which is massive. So how does this comp beat BTX or Blade Master Samurai or Xyrella openers? Well, it's very simple, and it is Mukla's big brother. So when you play King Mukla, if you have Mukla's big brother, you already have a taunt in the way. So the taunt is going to prevent Sam hitting anything it wants to hit. So Xyrella and Sam are always going to have to hit your taunt straight away, which gives you the flexibility then to kill off anything on their board, like especially their Xyrella or their Sam, to stop them doing any dirty turn 2 swing turns, killing off any of your guys. As you can see, Sam likes killing casters. This comp doesn't run casters, so that alone in itself is good enough to take down any comp that starts with that. So once you got past the early game and you're trying to sub stuff in on the bench, obviously I've done this in the order that everything should be played. So we have Tavish up after something dies. So Tavish obviously plays his rigged wiring, so his traps last until they're triggered. This ability is just disgusting against casters. Again, once it's going to be doing 32 damage with every explosive trap that stacks. So what I've been doing is I've just been bouncing between the 2 traps, just putting enough pressure on your opponent to have to attack Tavish and clear off some of their board. And then once something else dies, obviously you bring out Khan. So Khan obviously has his resurrection equipment on. This is insane. Once again, you know, it's going to guarantee you getting off your endurance aura for a Diablo turn. Plus the Earth Stomp is huge for slowing the enemy down. Not only do you need to go quick with Diablo, but slowing them down prior to using endurance aura guarantees it. And then finally, yes, Diablo. So obviously everybody knows about the Diablo comp with Khan. So all you're going to want to do is use his Fire Stomp when he comes down with Khan, and he's going to deal a lot of damage just with this Fire Stomp alone. And then Apocalypse once again is good single target removal if anything survives after the Fire Stomp turn. But if you're going up against Gruul quite a lot, then sub out the Diablo for a Sylvanas, and Sylvanas obviously is going to have her death volley on if you have it, because that's then gonna do basically what the fire stomp does, but when she dies. So and then with your Kayn having the resurrection ability, then even if she kills you, they kill that, and then it wipes their board out and your board by doing it, then at least this guy's going to come back and you'll win the match. So that's it for the comp then, guys. I hope you enjoyed me explaining a little bit about how the comp works. If this video has helped you, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. And enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so it looks like this one's quite caster heavy. He's got 3 casters, so we obviously start out with our first comp. So make sure you always start Rexar, because the beasts playing them act like a battle cry, so especially this guy. So they're going to get the buff after you've played Rexar. So there's the +4, +4, and again. Okay, so Zyrella Sam. So the good thing about this now is that the monkey blocks the Sam and Zyrella. So we can easily target Zyrella. So this is going to do 28. Then this is going to do 46. So that is 28 and 46. That is 60, 74. So that will just kill that with these two. So we can actually target down, unless this gets targeted by King Crush, I get by Zyrella, and then it won't kill it. So maybe we use the monkey to go in after, before King Crush, so it hits and then King Crush hits. Hopefully gets the kill off. If not, then this will. Just to guarantee Zyrella dying. Okay, see there, it's got to do it to the monkey. Sam gets blocked. So this killed Zyrella, so that makes Sam almost useless now. Hopefully this hits Sam. Oh, Varden, okay. So if we did 28 to Varden now, that will do, he'll be down on 32, sorry. So we could probably just kill it with Crush if we're quick enough. So we go for a 4-speed taunt here. The only thing getting past that is Samaro's mirror, unless he goes for a speed buff. So we'll try and kill Varden off. Hopefully nothing gets frozen. Yeah, it goes for the mirror. Crush dies, unfortunate. Okay, always sub in Tavish once something dies. I mean, if we spread it around and Tavish gets damaged by Flurry, then this is going to wipe out the board, so we're very slow on the attack, so the monkey Mukla could die if Sam double attacks it, but then he's got nothing to proc at the double attack, so he's only going to get a 20 odd attack in there. Going after, what's he freezing? He's freezing the monkey. Okay, that's fine, so we're still scaling the explosive. Earth Stomp. So he's going to go for a mirror at 3 speed, so we could taunt up and prevent that. Or we can try and swing into it and kill it if it gets 1 buff. And then again, it might go for immune if we try and swing into it, so I'm thinking we just do this. Get a bear out. So Varden does 16 with his cold snap. So if this hits into this for 21, that's going to leave on 25. This can hit into it, and then he could cold snap. So he could actually get a freeze off here. Okay, the flurry's huge. Kills the Varden. Freeze this. Nice. Yeah, he did go for the immune, I thought so. Nice. He's going to have the speed advantage now because his minion that comes down is going to be quicker than everything. We still queue up an explosive trap. Malfurion going for some nature speed. So this actually has a nature ability, not only the Earth Stomp, yeah. So we're still saving this for when Diablo comes out. So we can attack into something if we wanted to. This definitely happens. That's frozen, so that doesn't need to happen. We'll try and hit that. I'm not sure if I want to swing with this. Maybe punching this could be fine. Mirror's fine, takes out the taunt. Nice, the cleave is good. That's fine, because now we got Diablo, we can clear his board with the speed. He didn't use the Centenarial Surge, so he hasn't got a speed increase. I mean, he will have if he does his one as well. Okay, finishing on a nature. Okay. I mean, we could shoot with this instead of getting a bear out, but I think the bear's better. Does one less damage, one less proc with Diablo, but we get a 15 attack bear at the end of it. Okay, we got our speed off first. Kills Malfurion, nice. There's the bear. Okay, Earth Stomp. This does 30 straight away, doesn't it? This does 10 crit damage anyway. I mean, we could even attack it and slow it down. This could taunt up, couldn't it? So we don't want to do that. We'll just chuck this anywhere. He may have the speed buff. Yeah. Just kills the bear off, possibly? No, okay. So we just have to deal with this. Easy. Okay, so this is more fighters than it is casters. So we'll still open up with our beasts. So I kind of want that over there. So if he has a Lich King and he freezes the taunt that comes out, it's going to freeze the monkey instead of King Crush, which kind of is huge. Okay, the Xyrella opener again, so this is fine. Because now we have a taunt in the way, so we can just beat down Xyrella. So we want a 28 on this. He's not probably going to attack, so if we go for a punch there, if he does survive, we punch there. And then King Crush always kills Xyrella. Unless they get a taunt up, which, there they go. That's fine. Gets a double hit off that. King Crush always attacks the weakest. Nice. Because now on turn 2, we can force him to attack Mukla anyway, because we can taunt up before he gets an attack off with Sam, so... Okay, he's got a Tavish, kind of scary. We're not getting into Tavish unless we 28 it down first. It won't be 28 though, it'll be 14, so 14, that'll put it on 60 something. He's still going to hit this. So 14, put that to 25, so King Crush actually can't kill it by itself, which is going to be really annoying. Unless we do this. Which seems fine. Sam might get a mirror up. Doesn't, just punches it. Okay, we didn't need the immune. Kind of good still though, because it attacks that for 34. Huge. It's got his explosive. We want to pop the explosive before we get anything else out, so that the weak stuff takes a bit of a beating. he can't play as Caster because it just dies to crush. If we're going to hit Tavish, we need to hit him hard because he's going to proc another explosive trap, so it has to be King Crush hitting Tavish straight away. Proc it for 32 with 2 explosive traps, and then he just concedes. Nice.